For all those who are looking to repaint or update their homes, you have 4 major options: the whites, grey, beige and greige. Unless you don't want an overly warm feel in your home, it's time that you have a look at the wonderful Sherwin Williams Gray paint colors. These grey paint colors are calm, soothing, sophisticated, relaxing, and at the same time, most of them will offer a very timeless experience. So if you're looking to update your home in a way that it doesn't look very warm or it doesn't look outdated in the coming couple of years, it's time that we look at these popular Sherwin Williams grey paint colors that offer utmost timelessness, versatility and can almost blend in with any interior design style and decor. And since there are a ton and ton of Sherwin Williams greys in the swatch, where do we actually begin with? Well, let's get started. Hi there, this is Nishtha from Nish Online Interior Design, Paint Color Consultation and Home Decor Content Writing. Today, we'll be discussing the 10 best Sherwin Williams grey paint colors that you can consider for your home and make your space feel lively, rejuvenated and tranquilizing. Well, to start with the grey paint colors, you must know that there is no generic grey paint color. When diving deeper into the category, you would see that some grey paint colors are very neutral and have a very little touch of warmth, whereas some grey paint colors, as I call them warm grey, are greige paint colors, and some are icy cool grey paint colors. And I know that it can be quite overwhelming for you, and that is why here is a graphical representation of all these 3 paint colors. The grey paint colors can further be subcategorized into warm grey, neutral grey and cool grey paint colors. Sherwin Williams Agreeable Gray is a warm grey paint color. Sherwin Williams Light French Grey is a medium toned neutral paint color that is neither very warm nor very cool, and Sherwin Williams Online is a perfect example of a cool toned grey paint color. Now, how would you know which particular grey paint color is best suited for your space? Well, keep in mind the existing architectural elements, the natural stone, the wooden countertops, the wooden flooring, and several other complementary colors of your home. So if you have majorly warmer tones running around your house with ample wooden textures, it's ideal that you choose a warm grey or neutral grey paint color. On the other hand, if you have cool toned natural stone, cool toned color palettes, ample whites and blacks, then it's ideal to choose a cool toned grey, especially if it's a coastal, shabby chic or even contemporary or Scandinavian interior design style. Don't make a mess and paint it vice versa. If you have warmer tones running around your house and you love the feel of greys, it's ideal that you choose a warm grey paint color as opposed to cool grey paint color. These grey paint colors can also be further subcategorized based on their light reflectance values, how light, medium or dark a paint color can be. And this solely depends on the size of your space. So if you have larger spaces with sufficient natural light entering at all times, you can actually experiment with medium to medium darker grey paint colors. On the other hand, if you're really fond of the grey paint colors and you have a smaller space with very restricted natural light entering, it's ideal that you choose an off-white with grey undertones or probably a very lighter toned of greige or even grey paint color. Generally, cooler toned paint colors tend to make your space feel much lively and airy and brighter. So if you're looking to make your space look much larger than it already is, lighter greys or cooler greys is your solution. On the other hand, if you're looking to make your space look slightly confined and smaller, then you must choose warmer greys or darker greys. Generally, Sherwin Williams neutral grey paint colors are the best to go They don't have any undertones. They can easily blend with any existing architectural elements, any existing colors or materials, and will never disappoint you. So to make it easier for you, here's a quick roundup of the best grey paint colors based in each categories. Let's get started. The best Sherwin Williams warm grey paint color that leans towards beige is Sherwin Williams Agreeable Gray. The best Sherwin Williams warm grey paint that leans towards grey is Sherwin Williams Repose Gray. Best Sherwin Williams neutral grey paint, which is even medium toned, is Sherwin Williams Light French Grey. Best Sherwin Williams neutral grey paint, which is darker toned, is Sherwin Williams Cityscape. Best Sherwin Williams neutral grey paint color, which is lighter toned, is Sherwin Williams Big Chill. Best Sherwin Williams cool grey paint, which is medium toned with a blue undertone, is Sherwin Williams Online. Best Sherwin Williams cool grey paint, which is light toned and has an icy blue base, is Sherwin Williams Olympus White. Best Sherwin Williams cool grey paint, which has a blue-green base and is a medium toned color, is Sherwin Williams Tinsmith. Best Sherwin Williams light cool grey paint, which is light toned and has a very light icy grey base, is Sherwin Williams Fleur. And lastly, best Sherwin Williams warm grey paint color, which is medium toned, is Sherwin Williams Colonnade Grey. So now that I've briefed out the best paint color for each category, let's get started with my top 10 picks of Sherwin Williams grey paint colors that you can definitely have an eye on. You can use these paint color in your home, and I'm going to share my thoughts on each and every one of those colors. Let's get started. Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey. Well, Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey is an effortless warm grey paint color with deep taupe undertones. It's a versatile warm grey paint color that is quite likely to make your space feel calm and subtle. This grey paint color definitely falls on the warmer end of the scale, hence not too warm. So if you compare it with Sherwin Williams Accessible Beige, you would see that this grey paint color definitely has a deep grey undertone. If you're looking for a paint color slightly warmer than Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey, then choose Sherwin Williams Accessible Beige. So if you're looking for a paint color which is slightly warmer than Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey, then you must choose Sherwin Williams Accessible Beige. On the other hand, if you're looking for a slightly cooler toned color as compared to Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey, then you must pick Sherwin Williams Repose Grey for the best results. Now here's where you can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey color palette for your whole house. You can find it on Etsy as well as my website. The next wonderful Sherwin Williams grey paint color is Sherwin Williams Repose Grey. Sherwin Williams Repose Grey is one grey paint color with deep brown and taupe undertones. It doesn't feel as warm as Sherwin Williams Agreeable Grey nor as cool as Sherwin Williams Passive. This color has an LRV of 58, hence falling on the lighter to medium lighter end of the scale. This color has dominant grey undertones with just a very little touch of warmth to it. Check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Repose Grey color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. So now that we have talked about two warm grey paint colors, let's get started with the neutral toned grey paint color. Well, yes, Sherwin Williams Light French Grey. Sherwin Williams Light French Grey is a perfect shade of generic grey that's neither too cool nor too warm. This paint color can easily blend with any other interior design style, decor and materials. So if you're looking for a grey paint color that is slightly on the neutral end of the scale, Light French Grey is definitely something to steal an eye off. This color pairs beautifully with fresh white trim, dark hardwood floors and ample greenery around. If you're looking for a very warm or icy grey paint color, this is definitely not your answer. You can also check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Light French Grey palette for the whole house here. Now that we've discussed the warm greys, the neutral greys, it's time that we grab attention of the cool grey paint color. Well, any guesses? Well, yes, Sherwin Williams Online. Sherwin Williams Online is a pretty cool grey paint color that can potentially hint at slightly blue undertones. It's cool, calm, crisp and can be termed as a true cool grey paint color with deep blue undertones. This is a medium tone paint color, so you have to be slightly careful around where you intend to use this paint color. This cool tone grey has crisp appearance which can appear slightly blue in the north facing rooms and grey in the south facing room. Next in the line is Sherwin Williams Big Chill. Sherwin Williams Big Chill is an icy grey paint color which is lighter in tone and can hold itself excessively well in brighter rooms. This color is also an ideal paint color for darker rooms or rooms receiving little natural light. With a tiny wink of stormy blue undertones which aren't very dominant, this paint color is definitely a go-to solution if you're looking for a cool toned, light and airy grey paint color. However, this color is definitely not very frosty or icy. Sherwin Williams Big Chill can also be used as a whole house color scheme. Next in the line is Sherwin Williams Cityscape. Sherwin Williams Cityscape is a dark and bold neutral grey paint color with an LRV of only 22. This neutral paint color can be used as an accent in your kitchen, the mudroom, the bathroom, the vanity and the home office. This color has a very teeny tiny tinge of blue which is very subdued, hence only visible in the north facing rooms. The next color in the line is Sherwin Williams Olympus White. This color can be used as a whole house color scheme, especially for the coastal homes, and it can make your space look extremely light, airy, breezy at all times. So if you're looking to make your space look much cooler, calmer, crisper and larger, Sherwin Williams Olympus White is definitely something to have an eye on. However, this refreshing, frosty and crisp color has a deep touch of blue and grey to it. It pairs beautifully with bold blues, blacks and darker hardwood. Next grey paint color in the line is Sherwin Williams Tinsmith. Sherwin Williams Tinsmith is a cool tone grey paint color that isn't icy nor warm. It's a medium toned color with an LRV of 57 and it can hold itself pretty good in darker rooms as well. This color has a flash of blue and green undertones to it, hence you have to be slightly careful what you pair it with. My next top grey paint color is Sherwin Williams Colonnade Grey. Sherwin Williams Colonnade Grey is a stormy warm grey paint color with an LRV of 57. This paint color falls on the medium end of the scale, is extremely smooth, timeless, versatile and can easily blend with any interior design style and decor. However, this paint color can be a true chameleon. In the north facing rooms, it can come off really cool, whereas in the south facing rooms, this color is a true Greige. And last but not the least, Sherwin Williams Fleur. One of the best Sherwin Williams light grey paint colors, Fleur is a cool and crisp, spa-like grey paint color that almost nears to be an off-white paint. Has an LRV of 72, hence it can be used as a whole house color scheme. So if you're fond of the white paint colors that have a touch of neutral grey undertone, this paint color should definitely be on your list. It's breezy, light, airy and can make your space look much larger than it originally is. So, what are your thoughts on my list of 10 best Sherwin Williams grey paint colors? Well, I have covered them all. Sherwin Williams light grey paint colors, dark grey paint colors, medium tone grey paint colors, warmer tone grey paint colors, cooler tone grey paint colors, grey paint colors with blue-green undertones, grey undertones, off-white with grey undertones, and lastly, neutral grey undertones. So, are you excited to use any one of these grey paint colors in your home? Well, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Do reach out to me if you have any questions or any doubts about any paint color, and I would be very happy to help you. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I'm coming up with one new video every Monday solely based on paint colors, interior decoration and interior design. I'll see you all next Monday. Bye.